Have you ever stumbled across the name Roger in the context of banking and thought, wait, is that a bank? Is it some new fintech startup? Or am I just imagining things? I mean, Roger sounds like a friendly guy, not a financial institution, right? But in today's world, where banking is evolving faster than ever, it's easy to get lost in the sea of new names and services. Music fades slightly. We're bombarded with flashy apps, cryptic acronyms, and brand names that seem to come out of nowhere. So, when Roger pops up, it's natural to wonder. Is it real? Is it American? And what exactly is it? Let's be honest, banking isn't exactly known for its exciting branding. Traditionally, we've had names like First National, Bank of America, or Wells Fargo. Solid, dependable, and, dare I say, a little dry. But then came the digital revolution. Suddenly, we had names like Chime, SoFi, and Robinhood. These names are designed to be catchy, memorable, and, most importantly, relatable to a younger, tech-savvy audience. And that's where Roger fits into this puzzle. It's a name that feels approachable, almost conversational. It doesn't scream corporate finance, which, in today's marketing landscape, is often a deliberate choice. Transition to a slightly more energetic tone. Now, to answer the burning question, is Roger an American bank name? The short answer is, it's complicated. And to understand why, we need to dive into the world of fintech and the evolving landscape of financial services. You see, Roger isn't a traditional brick-and-mortar bank in the way we typically think of them. There isn't a Roger Bank with branches on every corner. Instead, Roger often refers to a particular financial service or feature, particularly within the realm of payment, processing, and business finance. Let's break it down. There are a few key areas where you might encounter the name Roger. First, and perhaps most prominently, Roger is often associated with invoice payment and accounts receivable automation. In this context, Roger is a software platform designed to streamline the process of getting paid, especially for small and medium-sized businesses. It helps businesses manage invoices, automate payments, and improve cash flow. Think of it as a digital assistant that takes the headache out of chasing payments. It's not a bank itself, but rather a tool that integrates with existing banking systems to make financial operations more efficient. This is where the confusion often arises. People see Roger facilitating payments and assume it's a bank, when in reality, it's a software solution. Second, Roger can also pop up in the context of specific payment gateways or APIs. These are the behind-the-scenes technologies that enable online transactions. While not a bank in the traditional sense, these platforms play a crucial role in the modern financial ecosystem. They facilitate the movement of money, making online commerce possible. And third, it's worth noting that the name Roger can appear in various localized contexts or as part of smaller, niche financial services. In the vast and ever-expanding world of fintech, new companies and services are constantly emerging, and some of them may use the name Roger for branding purposes. Slightly slower, more explanatory tone. Now, let's address the American part of the question. Many of the companies and services associated with the name Roger operate in the United States, but their reach is often global. Fintech, by its very nature, is designed to transcend geographical boundaries. So, while a company might be headquartered in the U.S., its services could be available to businesses and individuals around the world. This brings us to a crucial point about the evolution of banking. The lines between traditional banks, fintech companies, and software providers are becoming increasingly blurred. We're moving away from a model where banks are the sole providers of financial services to a more interconnected ecosystem where various players collaborate to deliver seamless and efficient solutions. In this new landscape, names like Roger represent a shift in how we think about banking. It's not just about storing money in a vault anymore. It's about managing cash flow, automating payments, and accessing financial tools that empower businesses and individuals. Tone becomes more conversational and relatable. Think about it. We used to go to a physical bank branch to deposit checks, withdraw cash, and talk to a teller. Now, we can do all of that from our smartphones. We can pay bills, transfer money, and even invest in stocks with just a few taps. This transformation has been driven by fintech companies that are constantly innovating and developing new solutions. Names like Roger are part of this trend. They represent a move towards more user-friendly, accessible, and efficient financial services. They're designed to be less intimidating and more approachable, which is especially important for small businesses that may find traditional banking processes overwhelming. So, the next time you hear the name Roger in the context of banking, don't automatically assume it's a traditional bank. Instead, think of it as a potential tool or service that can help you manage your finances more effectively. Tone becomes slightly more reflective. It's also important to remember that the financial landscape is constantly changing. New companies and services are emerging all the time, and it can be challenging to keep up. That's why it's crucial to do your research and understand the different players in the market. Don't be afraid to ask questions, read reviews, and compare different options. And if you're unsure about something, don't hesitate to reach out to a financial professional for guidance. Tone becomes more direct and conclusive. To summarize, Roger isn't a traditional American bank name. It's more often associated with software platforms and payment processing solutions that facilitate financial transactions, particularly for businesses. While many of these companies operate in the United States, their reach is often global. The broader takeaway here is that the world of banking is evolving. We're seeing a shift towards a more interconnected and user-friendly financial ecosystem where fintech companies and software providers play a crucial role. Understanding this evolution is essential for navigating the complex world of modern finance. Don't be afraid to explore new technologies and services, but always do your due diligence and make informed decisions. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.